The London sky was a dull gray that afternoon, the clouds heavy as if holding back a rain that had yet to fall. The headquarters of the global entertainment company Titan Media Studios glowed in the golden light of hundreds of lamps, reflecting off the dewy pavement. Inside, the air seemed hotter, thicker, heavy with anticipation. Everyone was waiting for an answer. Two names made Hollywood, Europe, and the entire Outlander fan community hold their breath: Sam Heughan and Caitriona Balfe. A contract worth more than $1.2 billion, a multi-season TV project of unprecedented scale, an offer that would guarantee both of them screen legends status, and they hesitated, silent for 3 weeks. No one understood why. Not their managers, not their friends, not even their closest associates at the studio. Titan Media had everything ready: the promotional campaign, the sample script, the initials. All but one signature was missing. Just one signature. The secret meeting in London. At exactly 7:45 p.m., the doors to the large conference room opened. Sam walked in first. He wore a long charcoal coat, his dark blonde hair was a little messy, and his eyes carried an undisguised tension. A few steps behind him, Caitriona appeared. Her usual composure seemed to be lacking today. Her face was beautiful but paler than usual, and her eyes were heavy, as if carrying a difficult decision. The Titan Media representative, Gregory Shaw, came forward, his face beaming with confidence. He held out his hand. "We're so glad you two came. Today will be history." Sam glanced at Caitriona for a moment. She nodded slightly, but the smile was thin, almost a courtesy. They sat down at the long table. On it, the contract was neatly placed, its cover luxurious black leather, and 2 pens were clipped together. Gregory continued, his voice filled with excitement. "This contract will take your names beyond all boundaries. This is an opportunity that only true icons will have." But Sam remained silent. Caitriona clasped her hands under the table. The silence made the whole room start to grow cold. Gregory tried to smile. "Just sign here, and Titan will guarantee everything. You will have full creative control, the highest salary in the entertainment industry, and—" Sam interrupted. "We have a few things to clear up." Invisible pressure. 3 weeks earlier, when Titan sent out the official invitation, the entire global media team had heard the leaked news. Sam and Caitriona were about to become the golden couple of a decade-long mega-project. Social media exploded. Fans from the US to Europe are talking nonstop. Newspapers have already written headlines for their new era. However, the people involved are at a crossroads. At 45 and 46, Sam and Caitriona are more than just actors. They have spent nearly a decade on Outlander. The friendship, the trust, the tears, the long days of filming in the cold, the constant pressure. After Outlander, both of them carry an indescribable weariness in their hearts. They want smaller, more ordinary roles, more freedom. They don't want to be dragged into the vortex of fame and fortune. They don't want to fall into a state of spiraling with no way out. But Titan Media doesn't just want them on the project. They want to tie them down for 8 seasons, each lasting nearly 2 years of production. 8 seasons. 16 years. A decision that can change a life. Sam's secret. As soon as Outlander wrapped its final season, Sam headed to his native Scottish Highlands. There were no lights, no shouts, no cameras, just rain, pine forests, and the silence of the hills. In that silence, Sam knew he was hiding something he had never told anyone, not even his closest friend, Caitriona. 2 years ago, Sam began to feel a change in his body. The constant filming had worn him down. Doctors said he was just exhausted. But deep down, he had a haunting worry, a strange symptom in his heart, unstable, sudden, and unannounced. Sam knew that filming for 16 straight years would be more than he could handle, even if he wanted to. But he also knew, if he spoke out, Titan would see it as a weakness. And most of all, he feared Caitriona would be disappointed. She had always believed he was the strongest. Sam didn't want to destroy that image in her eyes. Caitriona's secret. As for Caitriona, her heart also carried a different truth. For many years, She had been struggling between the image of a strong actress and a woman who longed for a peaceful life. After welcoming her second child, she understood even more that family was the most important thing. She was afraid that if she signed a contract with Titan, she would lose the precious years with her children. She would continue to live in the studios, missing the moments of the children growing up. But what she feared most was Sam's reaction. Throughout their career, the two had always been together. They were the most close co-stars of a generation of audiences. She was afraid that if she refused, Sam would lose a great opportunity, even the biggest project of his life. And so, she kept silent. Just like him. The fateful meeting. Back to the room at Titan. Gregory pushed the contract toward them. "We need an answer tonight." Sam looked down. His hand was shaking slightly. Caitriona noticed. She placed her hand on his, lightly, but enough to calm him. Sam took a deep breath. "Gregory, before we sign, I want to ask this. Will Titan allow us time off between seasons? Also, the health clauses, I want to make adjustments." Gregory frowned slightly. "We can't change the schedule. The project needs continuity and can't take long breaks. As for health conditions, we have special insurance for A-list actors. There's nothing to worry about." That answer left Sam speechless. He turned to Caitriona. Their eyes met. In that moment, without words, they understood. If they signed, they would both lose what they cherished most, their lives. And both of their secrets will forever be buried in silence. The moment of truth. Caitriona was the first to stand up. Her voice was soft, but loud enough for everyone to hear. "Gregory, Titan has shown us great respect. But money is not what we are after." Gregory began to lose patience. "Caitriona, do you know how big this contract is? Do you know that all of Hollywood will be at your feet for this opportunity?" Caitriona smiled. A sad smile. "We don't need Hollywood to be at our feet. We just need to live, to breathe, to do what our hearts tell us to do." Sam stood up right behind her. His eyes were more determined than ever. "I can't risk my health. And I don't want her to have to sacrifice her family for a project." The room was silent, as if all the air had been sucked out. Gregory was stunned. "You refuse the contract?" Sam took Caitriona's hand. "We refuse. Immediate consequences." The news spread like wildfire. Within an hour, social media exploded. Everyone wanted to know why. Why would two top stars refuse such a great opportunity? Some said they were influenced by someone. Some said the contract had shady terms. Some believed they were about to join another secret project of even greater value. But the truth, only the two of them knew. Sam left the meeting immediately, avoiding the press. Caitriona followed a distance behind him, trying to keep her steps discreet. A conversation between the two of them. They stopped in a quiet corner of the underground parking lot. Sam leaned against the wall, one hand on his chest. His breathing was heavy.